Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved. I will do my best to save him, my lord, Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess.
Yeah, let's play something fun instead.
I will follow your instructions.
Let's play The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. A roguelite twin-stick shooter. Much preferable. Starting from the basement. The basement, the booga basement. Say 1, 2, 3. Binding of Isaac on my TV. Envy is one of the easier sins to beat in this game. Thank God. Only lost half a heart doing that. Didn't really gain much of anything for it, but at least I didn't croak. Would have been nice if I'd at least gotten a key from it. Strength. No, I won't play that card yet. Might need that later. Let's get rid of these little poop monsters. Hopefully Chris figured out that I switched streams. Definitely won't be going back to Octodad anytime soon. Yes, Chris is back. Trippy. Yep. Remember when we played the co-op on this one, dude? You were the little angel floating around me. Speaking of Trippy, I just took a trip back to a room I've already been in. Still no key. Oh, it's the boss room. Wonder who it'll be. Will it be Monstro? Will it be Larry Jr.? Which boss do I get to fight first? Famine! Wow, okay. Kind of early in the game for Famine, but I guess since I already beat Envy, I might as well take on Famine, too. The flies that can shoot at you are just the most annoying. The static flies don't bother me. I don't want flies that can shoot back while I'm trying to shoot them. And then as soon as I get rid of him, Famine generates more. He's just annoying like that. Yeah, fuck off, Famine. You're going down. You and your stupid flies. I'm down to 1 heart. As if this fight wasn't hard enough. I think I got him on the ropes, though. Yes! Down goes Famine. And I got the cube of meat. Vaguely. Yeah, we did a 2-player co-op of it where... Actually, I think the stream should be on my channel somewhere where you were like my assist buddy that couldn't be killed, but you could shoot things. You were kind of like a ghost or a haunt, whatever you would call it. This is an awesome game, though. It's like The Legend of Zelda if Zelda was only the dungeons and not the overworld. You're just going through all these rooms, collecting treasure, and trying not to get killed on your way to the boss. Money. But still no key. Somebody somewhere's got to give me a key. Oh, great. I got a shit ton of shooting enemies to deal with here. One or two is bad enough, but a whole room full, that's trouble. This would be a nice time to have one of the power-ups like laser vision or double vision or twin shooter. I'd take any of those right now if I had them. Or even just a power-up that would give me a larger shot or a longer shot range. I'd take any enhancement over my single teardrop right now, because it is such a slow, cumbersome way to take out a whole room full of enemies. With only a few, you can deal with it, but a whole room full of them and they're shooting back at you makes for a lot of work. Well, I cleared the room, so maybe I got an item drop. Yes, I did. I got a card. I got the Temperance card. Oh, this is fun. Hey, I finally got a key. And it looks like some rainbow poop as well. I think that unlocks getting better drops. So I've got my choice of cards here. Let's use the Temperance card. I think that gives me extra health.
Temperance.
No, that gives me the blood machine where if I pay, I can get health. So I don't really need that. There's the locked room. Remote detonator. Oh, that one's kind of fun. I'll keep that. I think I like it better than the fart weapon. There must be some other rooms in here that I haven't explored. Not going to go through the door with teeth, because that takes part of your health when you go through it. And I haven't built up an extra surplus of health yet. You can... Again, I referenced The Legend of Zelda earlier, so for those who are new to The Binding of Isaac, you can pick up hearts to gain health. And there are multiple kinds of hearts. There are regular hearts that just add to your life bar. There are white hearts that only add a full heart to your bar if you survive a whole level. Endless Nameless. I'm stuck in a loop. Okay. We'll see what that does. And then there are dark hearts, which you can lose, but then I believe they kill every enemy in the room when you lose them, so there's lots of interesting combinations. But there's no combination to get through this room. I couldn't even bomb my way through that. Those blocks don't break when you bomb them. So, unless I could float over them, I'm not getting anything out of that. And yes, there are items that let you float over the rocks. There's like a headless horseman type item. There's a pony that lets you ride over anything. And there's also a costume called the Stomper that lets you break some of the bricks that block your way to getting to things. You just stomp on them. You kind of look like a Bigfoot when you're wearing it. And of course, if you destroy the poop, you put out the fires, sometimes there are items in them. It can come in handy. Hey, let's do the remote detonator just for fun, since we got a room full of things that can be broken apart here. And now, trigger it. And I got a couple of coins for it, so that was worth it. I'm thinking it might be boss time. I think I've messed around in this level for long enough. Let's do it. Little Horn. Yes, and something else for those new to The Binding of Isaac or anything by Edmund McMillan. You've probably already picked up a sense of this from watching, but he likes things that are sometimes kind of dark or creepy, occasionally perverse or biblical. He's not afraid to take influences from anything and everything, so kind of an interesting dude. One of the more adventurous and creative video game designers. Not saying he does it all himself, like Super Meat Boy, that was actually Team Meat. That was him and another designer working together. And if you ever watch Indie Gamer the movie, you can see the kind of long hours they put into making Super Meat Boy a success. It is hard-earned for Mr. McMillan, and for anybody who makes a successful indie game. It's a lot of long hours and not necessarily a lot of reward unless you have a big hit. Dang it. Little Horn got me. Well, that wasn't my best ever run, but let's give it another shot, shall we? Become the bomb. I don't think I've ever had that item before. Is it that literal? Let's see. Yeah. So, kamikaze is accurate. You become the bomb, but it also hurts you in the process. Maybe not an item I'll want to keep. I'll try to upgrade to something a little more friendly than that. Otherwise, I'm going to kill myself trying to use this stupid item. I hate the babies that generate spiders. I hate a lot of the enemies in this game, but those are freaking annoying. Any enemies that generate more enemies are a pain. Monkey Paw. Alright. Got some nice slow-moving, obedient flies here. And I get a bomb. Oops. I didn't see that in the middle of the room. My mistake. There was a barrel there and I shot the barrel. And barrels explode in this game, so that was not the brightest idea. Oh, great. I died way too early in this game. Alright, let's do it again. For old time's sake. Well, at least I picked up a lot of coins to start. That's something. And here we have another big room full of enemies, and they respawn in random locations. It's always fun. Especially when they can shoot at you. Ah, damn it. Come on, I deserve an item drop for that. I really do, but it's not going to give me one. But there's a gold door, so there should be an item in here. Ah, I got the teleporter. Let's give it a whirl. Oh, and it teleported me right to the boss. Wouldn't you know it? And not one of the easier bosses in the game either. Gemini is kind of a pain. If I survive this, I'll be amazed. Yeah, the little dude chasing you is really hell. The first part ain't so bad, but this little guy moves really fast. And now I'm down to a half heart. Oh, dang it. So close. I'm just not doing very well at anything tonight. Not my best night ever. Okay, well I got a couple of items, so that's something. I got a key, and I got something I won't even repeat.
Explosive diarrhea.
Nice, and it took out part of my health too. Wonderful. And we got a shop. But unfortunately, I have almost no money. I could try killing this guy, because sometimes they drop money when you do, but this one didn't. Just spiders. Angry spiders that I have to kill now. I can't even donate any money because I got no money. And you get better items in the shops when you donate money to the machine back there. Another little tidbit about the Binding of Isaac for those of you who are somewhat new to this game. But you know, the game has been around for a little bit now and has had many patches and many expansions. It's been available on Steam forever, PS4, Xbox, all that stuff for a while. Came to the Nintendo Switch shortly after the Switch debuted. That was where I got hooked on the game. And then I got the PS4 version just because I enjoyed it so much. I wanted to be able to play it in more than one place. I wanted to play it on the go with the Switch, but I also wanted to be able to play it and stream it on my PS4. So, serving dual purposes. It is that addictive of a game. Monstro time. At least the first version of Monstro ain't too terrible hard to beat. There's a Monstro 2 that shoots laser beams. He's kind of a badass, but Monstro number 1, you just have to remember to get out of the way when he jumps, because when he jumps, he's always going to jump to the place where you were standing. So as long as you move, you're not going to get hit. But if you are dumb enough to just stand there when he jumps, he's going to land right on top of you. For example, just got to remember to always get out of the way when he does that. And when he barfs, just move up so you can avoid the barf. Or move to the side, or move whatever direction you need to move to be out of the way of his barf spray. He always kind of telegraphs it before he does it. There's like a slight pause before he shoots out his blood barf. That's one of the extra hearts, and that's extra HP, so good start. And now for another room in the burning basement. And yes, that's part of the roguelite of Binding of Isaac, is that you can get different variations on rooms as you go through. Sometimes you get a normal basement, sometimes you get a burning basement. Once in a while you'll actually get a flooded basement, although that's kind of rare. One of the disadvantages of the burning basement is enemies can become burning if they walk through the fire, which makes them tougher for some reason. Monster Manual, temporary buddy generator. I think I'll take that over Mom's pad, thanks. Like I said before, the enemies that can generate enemies just suck. And here's another shop. You gotta be careful with some of these flames. Some of them can actually shoot back at you. Ah, that shopkeeper actually had money. Nice. This freaking room again. Am I at a dead end? Well, I'll try going through the door with teeth, even though I normally hate these rooms. That would be one of the reasons why. That would be another reason why. I got nothing good out of either of those chests. And I lost some health. Wonderful. Now I gotta go back through this room again. That can't possibly be a dead end. I must have missed a door somewhere. Shop. Where's the door to the south? Okay, I guess I didn't go through that door. Because there's the boss. You can always tell because it looks like a skull and horns doorway. Kind of a gruesome, foreboding doorway that you gotta go through. Ah, Larry Jr., I mentioned him earlier. So yeah, he's a pooping worm. He drops poop, and he chases you around the room. He's kind of like an overgrown version of Centipede. Segmented in the same way. And yes, that means you can also break him into 2 worms if you're not careful. Or sometimes you'll get more than one Larry Jr. in a room, which ends up being pretty much the same thing. I'm doing okay against him. And that ominous music means that I can make a deal with the devil if I go into the devil's lair. Evil plus range plus shot speed up. So, if I take either of these items, I would lose 1 heart, but I would gain the item. I don't want to make a deal with the devil, so I'm not going to do that. Usually the items aren't worth the loss in HP unless you already have a shit ton point-wise HP. Also, it changes your alignment to evil, so you can't be holy after that. Yes, there is good and evil alignment in the game, and it affects various things. I believe it affects the item drops. I think it also affects the enemies that you face. It has a lot of status effects on the game. So, I tend to prefer the good alignment to the evil, just because I also don't like the deals with the devil because they cost too much. If you could just sell him your soul without actually giving him part of your HP, maybe I would do it. And see, that's what the Dark Heart does. It kills all the enemies in the room when you lose it. Infamy. Damage reduction. Well, that sounds helpful. I'll take that item. Yes, please, thank you. Let's try north. Some of these ones that can hover and fly around the room, they also explode when you kill them. But these ones are just shooting out a spray when I kill them. So as long as I stay far enough away from the spray, I should be A-okay. That's a lot of flies. That's too many flies. But I got rid of them all. It all works out in the end. That's a sacrifice room. If you walk away with spikes enough times, you get an item, but you also lose health. So it's kind of a deal with the devil all its own. Let's go east. And we got these little leech things that whenever you're in their line of sight, they chase you. They are super, super annoying. You can lose a whole lot of health very fast trying to fight these things. They take multiple hits to kill. And when they beam down on you, they start moving in double speed. As you can see by how well I'm doing right now. They make such disgusting noises too. They sound like crappy ass crickets. Oh, and these guys regenerate. You have to kill them twice. First you kill them dead, and then you kill the pile of mud they became when they die. If you don't shoot the pile of mud, they will regenerate. That's a double kill them. More leeches, wonderful. And I'm in a very tight, confined space, so they have plenty of room to come after me. But at least I got half a heart. And decapitated bodies that have bloody trails. Another common enemy. Some of the enemies you kill will turn into decapitated bodies when they're dead. And we got another shop. Only this time I actually have a little money. Not enough for this item though, I'm afraid. And buying bombs just seems like a waste because I already have 2 of them. Buying a card also seems like a waste because you get cards as random drops. So you know what? I'm just going to make a donation. I'll make a donation and leave. I'm not even going to kill the shopkeeper this time. I'm feeling nice. Usually when there's a glowing trail on the ground, you don't want to walk over it, especially if it's green, because you get poisoned that way. Ah, another one of the horsemen or deadly sins, whatever they're called in this game. Speaking of that green poison, this guy is throwing green poison bombs, and he's also dropping leeches. So I summoned a buddy to help me out a little, who is shooting lasers. That's helpful. But at the rate Pestilence is throwing bombs, I'm not going to last too long. Well, if the bombs don't get me, the leeches sure will. And I died again. That was not a fight I was going to win, I'm afraid. I seem to be getting the burning basement just about every time this session. And there's one of those fires that shoots back at you. But here I got a helper. I've got a BBF. A big, beautiful fly. Who will come to my aid. Come on, BBF. Get one of these enemies, would you? Well, he did. At the cost of his own life. But he's back again. Nice, BBF. You took out almost all of them in one explosion. Well done. To the boss already? Well, that's the thing about a roguelite. Sometimes you can get a boss room right away. And I don't actually want it yet. I want to see if I can get some more items or maybe get a little more of my health back. Sounds like BBF just took out a fly. Tell me I got an item drop. Darn it, I don't see an item. I came from that way, so... Is there any other exits? Up here. No, I came from there as well. I guess that means it's boss time. Oh goody, it's Famine. Everybody's favorite, Famine. From the invasion of the Famine Snatchers. Yeah, spit out your stupid flies. least my BFF is gonna help. Or BBF, I should say. Yeah, BFF. Way to go, buddy. Cube of Meat is obviously a reference to Meat Boy, if you hadn't picked up on that. There's also a tumor you get named Steve, and that's a reference to a game called Time Kakoof. Yeah, reverse the letters on Time Kakoof, and you can figure that one out. It's part of the Steam collection, which I picked up recently for 51 cents. Has anybody noticed I got more talkative ever since I stopped playing Octodad? When you're playing a more fun and a less frustrating game, it's a lot easier to keep up the banter, I would say. What's going on in Story City, dude? What's going on at your end of the world? Was it a nice day today? Was it cool, sunny, hot? What was it like? And what anime are you watching lately? What's the newest one you've started watching? Or maybe you went back to playing Clonad some more. BFF would have killed that thing if I didn't shoot it, but oh well. Nothing in there for BFF to kill, so I'll move on to this room. Lots of things for BFF to run into in here. And Chris says, camped out inside today. Well, if it's that hot, maybe it's a good day to be camped out inside. I think he said something else, but I'm trying to kill this enemy over here. It's shooting at me in all directions, so... Come on, BBF. You big, beautiful fly. Run into an enemy for me. You do that while I see what Chris had to say. Did check out the anime Calamity of a Zombie Girl. Oh, that's an intriguing title. Was it pretty good? Was it multiple episodes or just a single movie? OVA? He didn't say whether it was a series or not, so I really don't know. Not gonna use the sacrifice room. Oh. Tons of enemies in this room. Joy. Where's the BFF when I need him? There he is. Too late to help. It's a single movie, not for the squeamish. While it is about a zombie girl, so I can't be totally shocked. I don't think there's anything that would make me squeamish. Remember, we've watched Italian zombie movies with Antonio where people's eyeballs were plucked out and squished. So, I don't think anything's gonna throw me for a curve. Be nice to have keys for some of those rooms, but no such luck. Can one of these drop a heart or a coin, please? Yes. Ask and ye shall receive. Chris says, yeah, not Mad Bull 34 over the top, but both violent and comic. I think I could get into that then. I've got to remember to watch that in the future. Was this one that you bought from Right Stuff, or was this a something that you found on BBS or Crunchyroll, how did you come across this single movie? Darn it, BBF would have hit Monstro there, but he jumped at exactly the wrong time. Come on, BBF. Hit Monstro for me, come on. Just once. Well, Monstro's dead anyway. Paralysis, so that was a great item. Emergency contact. Okay. Crunchyroll VRV just came out. Cool. Well, now I know I can stream it. I wonder if Crunchyroll works with the Alexa Amazon Fire Cube. I'll have to find out. Come on, BFF, bump into one of these, please. Thank you. Better late than never. Bob's brain. Explosive thoughts. Well, I haven't seen it explode yet, but maybe it will hit something and explode. One could only hope. I think it did. I assume it regenerates at some point. Yep, it did. Butt penny. Callus, your feet feel stronger. Emergency contact or callus. Or butt penny. I don't know. I'll go with callus. Oh wait, I didn't. Somehow I picked up the butt penny instead. Well, as soon as I get rid of these things, I can go back and get the callus. Don't see Alexa, do see Wii U. Yeah, well, here's one way to find out. I'll have to just try it and see what happens. Thank you, BFF. That was very handy. it looks like Chris just said something, but I won't know what for a minute because I'm destroying everything in this room. Okay, what did he say? Crunchyroll.you-know-what /devices. Okay. I'm going to assume if you're looking at the actual list, then all the Amazon Fire Cube is not supported, and that's that. If it's on their website, I 100% trust you. Not that I don't anyway. You know that. Time for a boss fight. The Frail. I don't think I've ever fought this boss. Oh, no, wait, I think I have. Just didn't remember that's what it was called. But yeah, I've faced the worm that dives in and out of the ground. Oh no, wait, this is different. Yeah, this is definitely not the same worm I remember. This one is completely different. Because the worm I'm thinking of didn't have a bony demeanor, nor did it shoot blood lasers. But I beat it, so all's well that ends well. VRV has a Fire TV app, though. Okay, that's helpful. Speed and damage up. I like item boosts like that. Now they're giving me a choice. I think I'll go with this chest here. And wouldn't you know it, it was spiders. If I want this one, I have to have a key, and I don't have a key. So... this level has a lot of doors that need keys. Maybe that was a key drop I heard? No, no keys dropped. Not my lucky day. Come on, BFF, help me out here. BBF, whatever you're called. That's more like it.
Explosive diarrhea.
That was very useful. Of course, neither is paralysis, so it was worth a shot. Okay. Whoa, I cleared that room in a hurry. Can't take all the credit. I had a little help from my friends here. Bob's Brain and the BFF. BBF. I keep saying that wrong. It's a big, beautiful fly. And another key. One of these rooms had a gold door, so I think I'm going to go back and find that. Yep. PhD, better pills.
Range up.
Nice. Oh yeah, I went that way. So I want to go back this way. If I had another key, I could get in there, but I don't. I don't know if I'm ready for the boss just yet. I'd see if I can get another heart somewhere. See what I mean about 2 Larry Juniors? It can happen. And I got another key, which I promptly used to open that chest, so that was kind of a waste, but I didn't even realize that would happen. Well, I got a heart, but I lost several, so maybe not a great trade. If I still had that key, I could get to that, but I don't. Well, a half heart, that helps. A little. Wait, there was another pile of poop. Let me shoot that. Nope, nothing in that. I guess I'm just gonna have to go to the boss. Oh, it wasn't up here. Where was it? I know we saw the boss room at least once. Oh wait, it's over to the right, up, and then left. Here, here, and then here. That was close, but I'll take close. At least I survived. Range and tears up. That's helpful. And now I'm in the dank depths. This is the furthest I've gotten tonight. Now when I open these chests, it's gonna unleash 3 waves of monsters, so hopefully I get some good drops. But wait, I need bombs to open them. And I don't have any. So I guess we won't be doing that after all. Don't really know what I gained from that. chest I can't get to. Lovely. Something's hurting me. Oh, it was a spider. I couldn't even see it in the dank depths of this room. Oh, jeez. This is just a fun room. Without a bomb, I can't get to that treasure. Nor these. Oh, I'm dead. And you know what? I think that's going to end my run tonight. So, Chris, thanks for watching. Anybody else who tunes in, watches a replay, thanks. I'm gonna call it quits with that. See y'all next Saturday night. Unless there's some reason I can't stream, but if so, I'll let everybody know. Peace!